Okay, good afternoon everybody, and thank you all for coming at such a short notice. We've only had a few days turnaround time to get this sorted. Absolutely fantastic to see such a big number of people coming out in Huddersfield to pledge our support for Jeremy Corbyn. I'm going to start with a confession. I have never ever done this before. I've never set up an event on behalf of a political party. I've never organised a rally in defence of any politician or any political leader, but this time it's completely different. This time finally we've got somebody in this country who is standing up for working people, standing up for ordinary people. It's something which every single person who supports that kind of politics needs to get behind whenever they can. So absolutely brilliant to see so many people here today. Now, I've been a little bit nervous preparing for this speech because I'm not used to doing this. And now I'm absolutely terrified because I've never seen such a bunch of far left extremists in my life. It's an absolute outrage that we're all gathered here in one place and we've been banned from doing so. But in all seriousness, I'm just going to say a little bit about why I've organised this event. And just try to express a little bit about why I think we're all here today, and then I'm going to call up, we've got a fantastic range of speakers for us today as well. I live in Huddersfield. I've lived in Huddersfield for the past 2 years, but originally I'm from Bradford. I was born on a council estate in Bradford, and I grew up in one of the poorest parts, or one of the poorest cities in this country. I joined the Labour Party when I was old enough to vote, and I've been a proud member of the Labour Party in that time, because I've always believed that they're the party that stands up for ordinary people. They're not the party of big business, they're not the party of foreign investments, they're not the party of multi-billion-pound bankers, they're the party of ordinary people like those of us here today. And finally, not just in my lifetime, but I think in many of our lifetimes, many decades, finally we have a leader who stands up for those values. We've got a leader now who's been in Parliament for 30 years, standing up for peace, standing up for equality, standing up against racism, standing up for workers' rights. Can that be said about any of his opponents in the Labour Party? No. It certainly can't be said about his opponents in the Tory Party, or in UKIP, or in many of the other parties. Jeremy Corbyn is the one hope this country has now of a leader who's going to stand up for every single one of us. So that's why I'm here today.